We've got one question from a lady called Karima. She's saying, hello, what's the best way to manage stock inventory, please? And how important is the role of an e-commerce merchandiser in managing the e-com platform?
Oh, I love that question. There's two questions. There's two parts of that question. First part is how do you manage inventory? And I think I have a big smile on my face because I learned this lesson the hard way. My wife and I ran a retail store for 5 years, and we realized inventory management is so much more than buying from your supplier and then displaying it and then letting someone buy. I think there's two halves to inventory management. So the first half is letting the system know what you are buying and when you are buying it. And the second half is letting the system know what is being sold, what is moving, whether that's through your e-commerce channel, whether that's through your consignment channel or your wholesale channel. The system has to have knowledge of both. It needs to know what's coming in and what's in stock. And finally, it needs to know what you are selling so that it can give you accurate inventory numbers. There is a caveat here, and this is something that a lot of retailers don't do, is they don't inventory count. Inventory counting is about telling the system what you had at any given point in time. A lot can happen between you buying and you actually selling. Things go wasted, they get lost, they get damaged, they get thrown, they get used for marketing purposes, they get used for promotional channels. The system doesn't know that. And then slowly what happens, that starts to build up. And now the system is out of sync, it's out of whack because it doesn't have the right number. So with that happening once, it just is a declining mountain from there on. It's just going to get worse. Your cost averages will get wrong. Your profitability reports will get wrong. So, just to recap, telling the system what you're buying, which means it starts with making purchase orders in the system, telling the system what you've got when you've received it, because a lot of retailers skip that. They don't tell the system, hey, listen, we received this inventory. And finally, the third one is telling the system what you're selling. Now, whether you're selling at a pop up, you're doing it by hand, or you sold it online, letting the system know what you sold are the two pieces. The three and the fourth step is the inventory counting. Counting your inventory, whether every fortnight, every month, maybe even every week, depending how busy you are, very key parts of inventory management.